Good day everyone, I am your first reporter for today and my name is Nunez. I hope everyone is doing well despite the calamities we're currently experiencing right now. Now before we proceed with our actual topic, let me first start with a word that carries a lot of meanings. When you hear the word family, what's the first thing that comes into your mind? It can be your parents, your siblings, and your grandparents. But for others, it can also be their friend. They're a person or a group of people that makes them feel loved, understood, and cared. A family is supposed to be a circle filled with love, care, and support. It is where we actually learn how to trust, to love, and even grow. But let's be honest, not everyone feels like their family is a family. Maybe there are misunderstanding, distance, struggles that makes home feel less like home. But that's okay to admit because each family has its own meaning and story behind it. As Jane Howard once said, call it a clan, call it a network, call it a tribe, call it a family. Whatever it is, whoever you are, you need one. This reminds us that no matter what it looks like, you need a family. Or at least a group or a circle of people that makes you feel loved, cared, and understood. And that's where the concept of family structure comes in. Family structure refers to how a family is organized, the roles people play, how they support one another, and how they stay connected. Traditionally, it starts with two married individuals caring for a child, creating bonds that reaches across generations. According to Dr. Belen T.G. Medina, a Filipino sociologist, a family can take up into many forms as long as it is built with love, care, and responsibility. Shelton identified several basic family types, which will be later discussed on. And as we go on with our life and generation, various family types has been opened also. This reminds us that family is not just limited by the label or structure, but it is strengthened by love, care, and acceptance. So think about your family for a second. It may not be perfect, it may even look different from others, but it's okay because it's still yours. Because remember that family has its own story and form, right? Now, this reminds us that family is not just by bond or by blood, because a family is where true love begins and never truly ends. Now that's all for my part. Let me now introduce to you the new topic and in the next lesson, which is the basic family types.
Good morning everyone, and especially to Mamori, good morning. I am Knight Ferdinand M. Australia from Group 1, and for this video, I'm going to talk about nuclear or traditional family. So, nuclear family is a family structure consisting most father, a mother, and their offsprings. In this case, the father is the breadwinner, and the mother is the housemaker. The role of the mother is to take care of the children and to manage their house. But as society evolves, there are several changes about the roles. For example, the father is the house husband, and the mother is the breadwinner. The reason for that is some financial earnings. So whoever makes the most earnings will become the breadwinner of the family. And whoever has the lowest income of the family will become the house husband or housewife. And that types is what we call contemporary lifestyles. But some scenarios where, for example, the mother and father have the same financial earnings, so they'll become both of the breadwinners, and they hire a caretaker to manage their home and take care of their children. So that's all for nuclear family. Thank you for listening. I'm going to pass the reporting to my co-reporter Julia Katig as she is going to report the single parent. Thank you everyone for listening. That's all from me. Goodbye.
Good day everyone, especially to you, Ma'am Mori. I am Juliana Alcatic, and today I will be discussing the single parent family. So what exactly is single parent family? From the word itself, single parent, it is very easy to identify what type of family is this. So, a single parent is a type of family where there's only one parent. It's either the mother or the father who is taking care of raising their child alone. But how does this happen? Dapat manduha ka tao ang dapat mag-raise silang anak. Dapat mag-partner. Well, may tabo ni siya tungod sa separation or divorce sa usa ka partner. Or maybe death of a spouse, or let's say personal choice sa parent to raise their child alone. You see, being a single parent is not that easy. Kay imuha ta ng responsibilidad. You are the provider and the caretaker sa imong anak. But since you're the provider, you have to work for your child para na siya'y makaon or na siya'y makatang mo yung gusto. So, let's say, ang mother kay teacher, so dapat mag-work siya every day, the whole day. So, saan na lang yung anak? Well, being a single parent is not easy. So, it's okay to ask for help or mangitabang sa parents, siblings, or uncles, friends na magbibisit sa simong anak na magbantay sa since mag-work pa ka para pag mabuhi mo sa imong anak. And you can pwede na ka ikaw magbantay every night kada gabi, imo siya tabangan siyang homework, ikaw magluto, ikaw magpatulog. And see, being a single parent is buhaton nila tanan kung sila makaya. They will stand as a mother and a father and a superhero all in one. That's truly inspiring. Being a single parent is amazing because it's built with love, courage, and sacrifices. And that's all for my part. Thank you for listening. Now let's proceed to extended family, which will be reported by Carol Jean Lafanan.
In this complex world, who do you consider as family? A pleasant day to everyone. My name is Karil Jean Rafanan, and I will be discussing about extended family. Common in our country, the extended family. A nuclear family with additional relatives such as grandparents, cousins, aunts, uncles, and many more. Simply just an extended version of nuclear family. This is by choice, of course. A big family would make a lively home, don't you think so? However, with this big family, there could be a potential conflict in decision making.
So this is my question for the extended family. So how does having a close relationship with extended family members like aunts, cousins, uncle, and grandparents impacts a person's sense of identity and belonging?
Great question. We know that family that is commonly our first influencer. We are not who we are without the influence of our family. For example, grandparents. They carry tradition and values. Or maybe some cousins, aunts, or uncles that serves as a role model. These people are part of our journey of becoming. They shape our identity. Because family is not about who you bring into the world, but rather who you build your world with. With that said, let me call on the next reporter, Panal, to discuss on childless family. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is John Earl Panal, and we'll be talking about a type of family, and it's called a childless family. A childless family is a type of family that is made up of a husband and a wife, or partners who do not have any children. This because they cannot have any, or chose not to have any children. Some childless couples may decide to adopt pets or focus on their careers, hobbies, or helping others instead. And it's sometimes called the forgotten family because it's less common compared to families with children. Thank you and goodbye.
Hello everyone, good day to you all. My name is Mike Ivonne Tigitalia, and now let's talk about the new variations of family structure. In the past, the most common type of family was the nuclear family, wherein it is consists of a father, mother, and children. But today, families can come in many different forms because of the changes of society, culture, and even our personal choices. So let's take interracial marriage as an example. It happens when two people from different races or cultural backgrounds get married. This type of marriage shows that love can go beyond races, skin color, and traditions. A real-life example of this was the former US President Barack Obama. His father, Barack Obama Sr., was a black man from Kenya, while his mother, Ann Dunham, is a white woman from Kansas, USA. Their relationship shows a strong example of how love can unite people from around the world. So now that I am done with my part, the second type will be discussed by my co-member Rolf Vincent Angkon.
So good day everyone. So let's talk about the second part of the new variation of family structure, which is the adoptive family. So before I start, let me introduce myself. My name is Ralph Vincent Angkon from grade 12 step 3. So let's start. So first, what is adoptive family? So adoptive family are the family where the parents taking care of child who is not their own by birth. They give a child in love and care and give them a safety home where they grow up in. So these families are popular in many countries, especially in the Philippines. And we also see this in our mother and father's friend that has a adoptive son, right? So adoptions also help the child who needs a family or who don't have a family, because it shows that being a family is not all about the blood related, but also in love and kindness. Just like this family, they give a child a chance to stand as their parent, even though it's not their biological parent. They give a child a love and care, and they give a child a chance to have a temporary family and siblings. So that is the adoptive family. So that's all my part. Thank you. So thank you for listening. I hope you learned something about this topic, the new variation of family structure. So I will pass this presentation to the next presenter. That's all. Thank you.
Good day everyone, I am Kate Christine Guzman. This time, I'm going to talk about the third new variations of family structures, which is same-sex marriage. A same-sex family is a family where one or both of the parents are gay or lesbian and choose to live together. This kind of family setup has become more common today, especially in countries like the United States, where same-sex marriage is already legal and accepted. For example, in the US, we have Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Rossi, a famous celebrity couple who are happily married. Their marriage shows that love and commitment can exist regardless of gender. While in the Philippines, same-sex marriage is not yet legal, but there are couples who still choose to celebrate their love. One example is Vice Ganda and Ian Perez, who got married in Las Vegas, USA, since they cannot do it here in the country. This shows that the world today is becoming more open and accepting of different kinds of families. What's important is that there is love, respect, and understanding in the relationship. Proceeding with the influence of family structure, let me welcome Mr. Gabita.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning to Mamori and to everyone that is watching. Today I'll be discussing the influences of family structures on an adolescence. Now, starting, family structure. Family is the basic unit of society wherein individuals are connected by blood, marriage, or adoption. It serves as the primary source of emotional support, social learning, and valuable information for adolescents. There are three types: nuclear family, single-parented family, and extended family. For the first one, nuclear family. Nuclear family is the type of family wherein there's a mother and a father, which in sense is perfect. The positive influence for this is it provides stability, focused attention, and consistent discipline, which help adolescents develop security with confidence. And with a negative influence, there's little to none at whatsoever. Single parent family. This is the type of family structure wherein there is only one parent, may it be a father or a mother. Positive influence can be it promotes the independence, maturity, resilience in adolescents, as they often take on more responsibilities. The negative influence, however, is it may lead to emotional stress, financial struggles, and lack of parental attention due to one parent handling all duties. Extended family. This is a type of family structure wherein an adolescent or a child is raised in a family wherein it consists of, for example, a grandfather, a grandmother, and the other relatives among the family tree. Now, the positive influence for this is that it offers strong social support, cultural learning, and shared responsibilities among relatives. The negative influence, however, is that people often, the youth often miss their fraternal or their biological parents, wherein they might feel a void or somewhat. That's it for me. Thank you. Peace.